Well, hello, big riggers. Thanks for joining me, Jim Campbell, as we talk about all things trucking. Today's video is about yet another trucking company that found themselves in financial trouble and were forced to file for bankruptcy. As we all know, in the world of trucking, the road to success is often filled with potholes and sharp bends in the road. Nationwide Cargo, once a beacon of growth and prosperity in the trucking industry, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. This shocking turn of events sends a clear warning sign that even the mightiest can fall under the weight of internal mismanagement and external economic pressures. The collapse of Nationwide Cargo not only marks a pivotal moment for the company, but also casts a long shadow over the entire trucking industry, which has been trying to find its way through a storm of issues in recent years. Now, let us delve into the journey of Nationwide Cargo. Nationwide Cargo burst onto the scene in 2010, and like many other trucking companies, sat tall in the saddle and rode the post-recession wave with ambition and focus on the agricultural sector. With fresh produce and meat serving as their main freight of choice, Nationwide Cargo tapped into a niche that promised growth and stability. The company's early years were marked by an aggressive expansion policy, which saw their fleet grow substantially. By 2015, the results were evident. Revenue streams were strong, and Nationwide Cargo had secured good-paying freight contracts with some major clients. This period of prosperity seemed to set the foundation for a long-lasting empire. The company's strategy of scaling up, investing in new trucks, and increasing their driver base appeared to be paying off, painting a picture of a thriving future. However, despite these achievements, a hindsight glance backwards in time revealed that cracks were indeed beginning to show. The focus on rapid expansion overshadowed some critical operational inefficiencies, which would later haunt the company. As Nationwide Cargo expanded, so did the scrutiny under which it operated. The company's trucks faced frequent inspections due to a serious lack of preventative maintenance, revealing a concerning trend, an out-of-service rate that surpassed the national average. Between 2022 and 2024, nearly a quarter of their fleet was deemed unfit for the roads at various inspections, signaling deeper issues within their operations. Legal troubles and debt further complicated their company. Moreover, the company faced several legal issues. It was involved in 3 pending lawsuits in Tennessee, Illinois, and Arizona. Legal battles can drain resources and distract management from focusing on the core business operations. By late 2023, the financial health of Nationwide Cargo was in dire straits. Public records revealed Nationwide Cargo's accumulated debt amount had soared much higher than their listed assets, which is a classic stepping stone to bankruptcy. Among their debts were significant sums owed to major creditors, who had once seen the company as a promising investment. In a particularly questionable move, substantial payments were made to affiliated companies, raising alarms about the management's financial decisions. These transactions, along with generous draws taken by shareholders at a critical time, painted a picture of a company spiraling out of control financially. The trucking industry, already reeling from the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, faced an uphill battle. Supply chain issues had inflated the costs of operations, and an acute shortage of drivers compounded the issue. Nationwide Cargo, like many others, struggled to navigate these choppy waters. Fuel prices soared, and the cost of maintaining and upgrading trucks became super costly. Additionally, the industry found it increasingly difficult to attract new drivers, a trend that threatened the very lifeline of trucking operations. These factors combined squeezed profit margins to breaking points. Nationwide Cargo took what seemed the only available route left, filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This move, aimed at reorganizing rather than liquidating the company, suggested a glimmer of hope in a grim situation. However, the filing also indicated that unsecured creditors, essential for the company's day-to-day functions, might not receive their dues. an ominous sign for any recovery prospects. Nationwide Cargo's fall is not an isolated incident. The year 2024 has seen a distressing trend, with several notable trucking firms across the U.S. either downsizing drastically or shutting down. Nationwide Cargo is not alone in its struggles. The U.S. trucking industry has seen several companies filing for bankruptcy this year. For example, Boateng Logistics, a freight forwarder company, filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in February 2024, with plans to liquidate. Similarly, J.J. & Sons Logistics of Clint, Texas, and Wise Choice Trans Corporation out of California have also filed for Chapter 7 liquidation due to serious debt and legal issues. And this doesn't include the trucking companies that went out of business altogether since the start of 2024. These cases highlight a troubling trend in the industry. The combination of high operational costs, driver shortages, and legal battles is pushing many companies to the brink. Even those with substantial revenues are not immune to these pressures. For Nationwide Cargo, the road ahead is uncertain. The reorganization process under Chapter 11 will give the company some breathing room to restructure its debts and operations. However, it will need to address the underlying issues that led to this point. Improving operational efficiency, reducing the out-of-service rate, and resolving legal issues will be crucial. Additionally, the company will need to find new ways to attract and retain drivers, possibly by offering better working conditions and competitive pay. The company must streamline operations, settle legal disputes, and most importantly, restore trust with its creditors and clients. The tale of Nationwide Cargo serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of managing a trucking firm. It underscores the necessity for sound financial practices, adherence to safety standards, and strategic adaptability. As the industry continues to evolve, trucking companies must remain steady, proactive, and ready to adapt in order to survive the changing landscape of the trucking industry. It's a reminder that in the world of trucking, as in any business, success requires not just growth, but careful management and adaptation. There have been many companies that have either gone belly up and closed their doors or filed bankruptcy over this past year. And this doesn't include the trucking companies that went out of business altogether since the start of 2024.
Thanks a lot. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.